With summer coming up, there's the family vacation and the summer travels with those who are separated or divorced. Communication truly is the key to having a smooth summer. This next segment has been sponsored by the Haefner Law Office. And joining me now is family law attorney Mark Haefner. Mark, thanks for being here with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. And May is here. Summer is knocking on our doors. It's hard to believe, but what advice do you have for someone who's separated or divorced, especially when it comes to the kids during the summer break?
Absolutely. So the one thing that I always say is communication is key. And remember, when they've got events such as graduations or vacations planned, keep it focused on the kids. This is not the time to, really try and get even, or if you're not going to give me my week, I'm not going to let you take the kids on vacation. I can't tell you how many kids through the years of me doing this missed out on great opportunities because their parents just couldn't agree on allowing them to go to a family vacation for really not very good reasons.
And it's really just about keeping the kids first, right? The kids come first always.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that comes with summer camps, that comes with scheduling other time and other holidays. 4th of July, if a kid's going to be in a parade, you can't tell the other parent, you can't come to the parade. It's a parade. Anything public they can come to. That includes games, practices, all that stuff over summer. But one thing you really want to do is just communicate and try and remember, keep it focused on the kids. And especially if this is their first summer going without, the kids are going to need a little bit extra attention. I can't imagine, especially if one parent's been home with the kids most of the time over the summer, and this is the first time where they're going to be going back and forth. I would say spend some time, get to talk to them, try and get their feelings and communicate, and then also share that with the other parents so that way you guys can both be on the same page.
Again, that communication is so key. And you mentioned, that was my next question for you. I mean, some families, this is their 3rd, 4th, 5th summer divorced, maybe separated. But what happens if this is new? Do you have any advice for families who might be dealing with this for the first time?
I would say the best thing that you can do, whether you have kids or not, is making sure that you learn about the process, get knowledgeable about it, and make sure that you're not putting them in the middle. If you do have kids, I always say, make them the main focus. And remember, you love this person at one point, no matter how much you hate them now. Yep. They are the parent of the other child, and you shouldn't speak poorly about the other parent. But especially if this is your first summer, understand it's going to be a change. And that needs to be communicated to the children as well. Things are changing. That doesn't mean we love you any less. It's just things are going to be a little bit different.
Yeah.
And one of the things that you guys really should do is come at it with a united front. Fight behind the scenes or argue behind the scenes, but in front of your kids, you really shouldn't put them in it. They're already going through enough stress and enough problems. To just keep it away from them as much as possible is always going to be what I recommend.
A united front is the perfect way to tackle the summer. And if you're interested in learning more about Mark Haefner, the Haefner Law Office, people can also get their hands on this book that you wrote called Exit Strategy. Tell me more about this.
Yeah, so I've been doing family law between the time I was a clerk in law school since I graduated. So we're coming up on 20 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's been a very long time. But I found that I was really getting a lot of the same questions over and over and over from when I started to now. And a lot of it is there's a lot of mystery surrounding the divorce process. So what I did is I kind of sat down and said, okay, what is going to be just a simple guide and not too legalese, just kind of running through it so to help people learn about the process. Because I think, going into this with some knowledge of how things work, it makes things a whole lot less scary. It's still not great, but it's just not as scary. And it's a book where you don't have to start on page 1 and read straight through. You skip to the chapter that addresses what you have your question on. And it's just kind of not necessarily a how-to guide, but more along the lines of tips, things like that, but also just knowledge about the process.
Absolutely. Well, there are lots of gems in here. And if you are going through a divorce or getting ready, you're preparing to go through a divorce, you can get your hands on a copy of this book. And you can also pick up the phone and just call Mark himself. The Haefner Law Office is here in St. Louis. He is an expert in family law. Now, tell me a little bit more about that. Like, this is all you do, family law only.
All I do is family law. And if you get in, I've found other people in the area that specialize in different areas of law. So if you get into a car accident and you call me, I'm going to tell you, I'm not your guy, but I will hook you up with who the best one is in St. Louis, because It's a lot like any type of specialty doctor. You want to find someone that this is what they do.
This is your jam.
Yeah, in and out. This is it. I know the judges. I know the rules. I would say the most expensive cases that I have aren't when I go up against other great attorneys. They get expensive because the other side really doesn't know what they're doing or what they should settle on, and they drag it up and fees tend to go up. So find someone who's really good at what they do. And the other thing is find someone that has a team. I try and put as much on my paralegals as they'll let me, because they also bill at a substantially lower rate, which increases client satisfaction, but also they're excellent because they're not having to do 10 different areas of law. This is all they're doing.
This is their specialty.
And they're very good too.
Well,
so.
St. Louis, you heard it here. It is the Haefner Law Office. You can get a copy of this book, and you can call the office. It's 314-200-6101. You can also head to their website at flatratedivorces.com.